Today I have and the Hero Prevails from San Benito, Texas. How's it going, guys?
What's up?
Good, man. How are you, Ernie?
I'm amazing, and
You are amazing, brother.
honestly, like spoilers ahead. You guys are gonna be playing my show in March 26th. Hope God willing, nothing bad happens with the situation that we're living through, but San Benito's ready to see you guys fucking destroy the stage.
Looking forward to it.
Yep.
And I want to, talk about, some of my favorite songs that, I listen to a lot.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, Everything. Can you guys tell me a little bit about that song? And, what came into, writing it and the process and the mindset?
Year was 2011, and I was going to school in Magnolia, Arkansas. I was going to Southern Arkansas University, and ATHP was definitely a thing. We had already one album out, and we were already doing stuff, writing songs for the second album. But I was 12 hours away from home, away from the band, and one day I just kind of was feeling, kind of down. And I texted my best friend, just telling him how frustrated I was, basically. And he replied saying, "Faith and patience, man. That's all it takes. Just got to believe in it, and it'll happen, And I grabbed the guitar and I wrote Everything. Yeah, and it was definitely inspired by. Switchfoot, man. I was big into their album Vice Versus, which came out in 2011.
Yeah.
And I saw them in concert that year too, and it's yeah, man. It's definitely a heartfelt song. Definitely, it's about chasing your dreams. Keep going. Having each other's back. As far as us being in a band members. It's like a love letter to ATHP and the members in it,
Yeah.
like our brotherhood and the faith and patience that we've put into it, and the results that we've seen. Is that what you were doing?
Yeah.
All right. And 956, because when I heard that song live, when you guys played it at, was it the Puerto Mucho?
Yeah.
When you guys played it there that night, I was, mind blown. I became even more of a fan, and you guys ended up becoming my favorite band from the Valley after that night, and 956 is one of my favorite songs. So what was the process in that, and did you guys think it was gonna blow up like that?
Honestly, it's always been just one of my favorite songs to play. In general, I know Eric wrote that.
I was gonna say, yeah, it started off with Eric.
Eric
wrote that, and it's one of our most intense songs and one of our most fun songs. And that night, it felt extremely surreal, especially being able to premiere that show at State Farm Arena.
Yeah.
Places. That was our first arena show, and something like that you honestly never forget. And just truly grateful for moments like that.
Yeah, and that was the first time that I ever interviewed you guys.
That's
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
That's right.
And-
We're backstage.
Yeah.
Got you backstage.
I know
Shit.
there was catering and everything. I'm like, I made it. I made it. This is amazing. But yeah,
But
that
956.
956. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Shoot. The lyrics, I guess, they're definitely kind of all over the place. But,
yeah, they are. They are.
Lots of fun, I guess, one-liners in there. But it's about not giving up, and it's about being proud of where you're from, type of thing.
And I'm gonna, of course, say one of my favorite lines is "Stay true or grow low."
Yeah.
Stoga.
There it is.
Stoga.
Yeah. No, I feel like really it's just no matter what people tell you, You know, no matter, sometimes people try to bring you down and try to say things. You just can't let it get to you. That's the whole thing. You have to overcome that and be the bigger person. And that's what you mean.
Keep believing in what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and you know, I feel it in my heart every time that I listen to that song. Honestly, like,
that's awesome, man. That means a lot. That really does.
Yeah,
that's the whole reason we're doing this.
And Ghost Town. This will be the last song that we talk about, but Ghost Town.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been listening to that one a little bit more since, you know, every time that I walk San Benito during the day or at night, I've noticed that, you know, it's just a ghost town now, you know? Like, nobody's outside anymore, and, you know, it's crazy.
Right on.
So what was the story behind Ghost Town?
Ghost Town. Man, I love that song. So the opening chord you hear on Ghost Town when it kicks in, that chord right there, that's the same opening chord to Deftones' Change, and I was just like riffing on that, and I was like, dude, I gotta do something dope with this. Like, I don't want it to sound like Deftones, and the song definitely doesn't sound like, you know.
Yeah.
But
this is actually a good song.
Whatever, Ernie. Deftones is great. They're raza, bro. We gotta support them. Anyways, so it started with that chord, and then it just kind of just came through naturally. That the chorus is one of my favorite choruses I think I've written so far.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just about passion and letting that fuel you and letting it continue your journey, that passion, you know.
Yeah.
And even in the chorus, I think what's cool about it is that I reference an old ATHP song in there. I don't even know if these guys know, but when I say I had to pick up the pace and know when to slow down, that's from a song of ours called Alligator.
Oh, yeah.
Pick up the pace, running a race. Yeah, so it's cool how it kind of comes full circle.
Yeah, and I love when bands do that, when they, you know, pay respect to older songs.
Older songs are, yeah, definitely.
And I love the ending, the don't give up, just don't. Wait, that's a song, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
How did that part come about?
Yeah,
that's my little brother Zarek. He was in the studio with us that day, and we asked him to record that little last bit just to kind of give it, you know, that much more. And like, honestly, you can, like, I don't know, like, it gets me every time. Like, you can feel, you can hear it in your words, and you can feel it.
And honestly, I was there too.
Yeah. That was awesome.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because that was the day of the pizza opening.
Yeah.
And then we went and recorded Ghost Town. It's crazy.
Dude, I love that song, and your little brother's part of the song is just like, I'm not gonna give up, Zurich. I promise.
That's so sick. Shout out to Sweet Life and Zach and Zurich.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we needed something that we heard that ending, that outro, and it was just, obviously it didn't have Zarich's part at first, and we were like, yo, this needs something epic, like something needs to happen, and we just like brainstormed, and sure enough, that's what we came up with. We held the mic there for Zarich.
Yeah, I love it,
man.
That was sick.
Yeah.
And I guess for people who don't know, my brother, he's in a wheelchair. He has SMA type 2. And we have a vlog channel called The Sweet Life of Zach and Zarich, where we try to spread awareness of SMA. And then he has a bucket list that we're trying to knock out and get on. So yeah, and he's a big part of my life, and a big part of Hero Prevails. And he's like our number one fan and our number one supporter. So I really couldn't do the things I do if it weren't for him. So yeah, shout out to my brother Zarich. Love you, bro.
Love you, bro. Miss you.
Yeah.
And you guys did maybe it was just one song, but you guys did something with We Came as Romans back in the early years, right? Or
We Came as Romans. Well, they befriended me, and I got to hang out with them Multiple times, man. Their music, I want to say, really inspired ATHP to be, a real positive, with a band with a positive message kind of thing.
Most definitely.
But yeah, dude. So We Came as Romans. They've let me sing on stage with them 3 different times.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I think one of my favorites was when we had played NSN. And We Came as Romans was one of the headlining bands.
Ooh.
So,
And then I walk up there like all badass.
So they go like, I want to introduce you over Troy and the Hero Prevails, and then to see just to know that all our friends and everyone's in the crowd. I mean that was a moment.
Epic.
That was such an epic moment.
Yeah.
And then Andy, right, the bass player, he did our album artwork for
Nation
of a City album.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I mean we've done some work with him, and he did the album artwork for that. So that was really cool. And on that same album, we had Franz from Attila and Garrett Rapp from The Color Morale featuring on it. And then that was also recorded and produced by Sky and Ty Accord formerly of Issues. So that was just a whole bunch of name drops on that one album.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Just had to throw it all in there. Cannot.
But yes, We Came as Romans, dude. Yeah, man, they're a big inspiration. And honestly, a goal of I'm sure of all of ours is to hit the road with them one day.
Yeah, most definitely.
I want to tour with them one day, man.
And 311.
Oh yeah,
That, baby,
311.
that's my favorite band of all time. Yes,
Troy
sir.
hits us up every day at 311.
Hey, imagine Troy if you were born on 311.
Not bad.
My dad was born on March 11th.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
At 3:11 p.m. Nah.
In the year 311.
Oh no. And the last show before the global pandemic that you guys did, I believe, the big show, The Offspring.
I mean, we did the Offspring.
How was that, man?
Dude.
Because I wasn't able to go there. I was in South Carolina.
Wow, Ernie, man, you missed the show.
I know,
of
but
all shows,
I was in South Carolina with Static X and Wednesday 13.
That's
All
pretty
right.
dope.
That's pretty dope.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
give you that one. No, honestly, it was truly surreal and a dream come true. The Offspring, I know for all of us, we all grew up listening to The Offspring. It was a band that was a big part of our lives and stuff. So to get the opportunity to be on that stage, to share a stage with them, and to be direct support for them.
Yeah.
The only band that opened, yeah.
Dude, that was our first time. I mean, we played for big crowds, but it was over 2,000 people.
Yeah.
And it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It was at Clayton's at South Padre Island, and that was the coolest moment. Oh, one of the coolest moments was just sound checking. We were sound checking during the day, and I'm plugging in all my gear, trying to set up, and then I stop for half a second, and I look up, and then you just see this beautiful ocean out, and it's this gore, and then it just hits you yo, we're about to open up for Offspring. Then snap, next thing you know, 2,000
It's
people
dark
outside,
and
And there was a big old line outside, man.
That was so epic. Yeah, and then as soon as we're done, they go up and they play every hit after hit after hit, and you just sing along to every song. It was definitely a moment that you'll never forget.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you want to tell the story, but how you got word of when you guys were given the opportunity to open for them.
Yes, dude. So a buddy of ours introduced us to a promoter who brings down artists, and we reached out to him when he announced that Incubus was coming down.
Yeah.
And we were like, yo, man, if you need an opening band, we'll do whatever. We'll sell as many tickets as we need to, whatever we got to do, just an opportunity, whatever. And he was kind enough to say that, yeah, man, I went ahead and submitted your music to their management, see if we can get you all approved to open. It's wow, man, that's freaking insane, crazy. And then a month later, they announced, oh, The Offspring's coming. It's holy crap, The Offspring's coming too. Dang, well, that's dope, but hopefully we can get on the Incubus show. And so one night he messaged me saying, yo, unfortunately I wasn't able to get you guys on Incubus. And I was I was it's all good, man, no worries. I said, hey, but if that Offspring show needs somebody, we'll shoot, man, same thing. Like we're game, man. You know, if you want to give us tickets to sell, we'll hustle hard for you guys, for the team, whatever. And he said, all right, I'll submit y'all's music again to their management, and I'll let you know. Just like, all right, dope, man. And so yeah, fast forward a couple months, I think. At the time, my wife was pregnant with our second kid, our second child, and so you'd think I'd have this story perfected, but anyways, so we're there, dude. We go to the hospital, and my wife's about to have our son, and we're there, and it's intense, right? Blah blah blah. I'm holding her hand, and she's like, you know, pushing. She's having contractions, and it's like, baby's almost here. And my phone just like the messenger ringer hits, bing, right, whatever. And then again, bing, bing. Like, who's messaging me on Facebook? And
Ernie.
I look, and it was the promoter. It was the promoter, and all he said was, "Hey," and I was like, "What does hey mean? What's he about to tell me?" And I'm there we're about to have a baby, dude. And the second message goes, "Got y'all approved to open for the Offspring." I about fell on the floor, dude. Like, I almost exploded with joy. And the funniest thing, dude, I was there freaking out, right? And I tell my wife, "Babe, oh my God, we're gonna open for the Offspring." She was like, "I don't give a shit, Troy. I'm about to have a baby." Oh man.
Yeah,
And now his name is Spring.
11 days before the show.
That's right. It was 11 days before the show.
Before the show, we get the notice, and I mean,
we hadn't like practiced in a while. We hadn't like.
we pulled together. We made dude. It was definitely one of the best shows that we've had.
It was surreal, man, for sure.
Yeah, and shortly after that, we actually got to open up for Sons of Texas. This Sons of Texas last like Valley show.
Yeah, December 21st.
Yeah, it was at Cino Ray. It was a sold out show. That was awesome.
That went hard, man. That was a great show.
That was such a great show, and we're happy to be a part of that with them and stuff too. Mm-hmm. And then and then just recently we got to open up for 10 years. That was our last. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay,
Hold on. Hold on.
All right. Yes, sir.
The fuck, man. Hey, but really quick, I also want to send a shout out to the Benavides family.
Oh yeah.
The biggest supporters of Hero Prevails.
Hell yeah.
Check them out. I believe they're doing something on.
That's right. It's Mingo's Music and More.
Yeah, check them out on
You
Facebook.
find them on Facebook. You hit them up. They got all kinds of old school stuff for sale. They got cassettes. They got CDs. They got posters. Yeah, man, you can find them on Facebook. Shout out, Mingo's Music and More. That's right.
Hell yeah, and thank you for everything that you do for the music community.
Love you guys.
Love
you
y'all,
guys are the
man.
best.
Thank you all.
And now, Zach.
Like I said,
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. You guys opened up for the 10 years. You guys opened up for 10 years, man. That was amazing. Like,
It was.
not only that, but I didn't sleep for 24 hours just to show up there.
Dude, you're amazing. Ernie, like just the fact that you went out of your way and the like to go and be there, and you were literally the first person.
I
there.
was there
You
at 2
were
p.m.
the very first person there. Like, you don't understand how much I appreciate you and how like you really are an amazing person, and like the things you do and everything you're doing, just like it's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Seriously, don't stop. Keep it up,
dude.
man. It's really cool.
Yeah, but how was that show like? You know, like there was at least. Well, there wasn't. There was a lot of people.
It was about, I think it was 1,400 people for that show. That was the total. And then I think it was at Vibes Event Center.
Yeah, Vibes.
And the way it works is that it's 3 venues all connected together. and it was originally at this smaller venue next door with the 800 capacity.
Yeah, I forgot the.
And that ended up selling out within
Rockbox.
The
Rockbox.
Rockbox, that's right. Ended up selling out within a week before the show or something like that, and then it got moved to Vibes.
Yeah.
Bigger
event center, which is about the size of, I want to say, like the FAR event center, maybe something like that, maybe a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
But it was an awesome show. It
was tight, man.
Genuinely, I'm gonna be honest, it was our first show back from like post COVID and everything. I didn't know what to expect. But I did not expect that crowd we had.
Yeah,
that was one of the biggest,
crowd.
Coolest, craziest crowds we've had in a long time. I didn't expect that. That was such a blessing.
My favorite part of that show was seeing there was a lot of kids in the crowd.
Oh yeah,
and with like phones recording us, and like it was just cool, man. It just felt cool to see like kids stoked for live music.
Yeah,
it was
that was so awesome.
Yeah, it was a great show. I had some family come out, and we had Benavides family. We had people from the Valley drive up to San Antonio to go see us. Like, that's crazy, man. Grateful, dude.
I fucking rode a bus.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
And shout out Alfred, man. Shout out Alfred.
Yeah.
For getting us on that show and making it happen. Can't wait to work with him some more, man.
Yeah. It was amazing, and
thank you.
Zach, do you have your dongo?
No.
Oh my god.
No, that's not on me, dog.
I'm not the drummer. Why do I have to go get it?
You came in clutch, though. You got it.
Dude, and not only that, but I didn't eat any. What you brought me from McDonald's was my breakfast at like 7 or 8 p.m.
Yep, I drove past the McDonald's. And then I said, damn, Ernie hasn't eaten. And I turned around. And it was after getting that dongle, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, am I shooting myself in the foot? Am I gonna be back late?
No wonder you. Oh my god. You almost. That was close.
It was close, right?
That was so
I think I got back and then we sound checked.
We were like in the middle of sound check calling you.
Damn.
It was too close, bro.
They were like,
Damn,
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
It was well worth it.
I'm not dead yet.
It was well worth it.
And shout out JJ for filling in.
Oh yeah,
JJ.
JJ from
Killing
40
it.
Caliber Kiss. Jeff, how was that show for you, man?
It was pretty awesome. I mean, had a lot of friends show up. Ernie, you came through, man. Came in clutch. You held down the merch.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
And then I had a couple other friends, like Caitlin came out, and
Raul, shout out.
Yeah. And then, I mean, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. All the other bands were really cool, too. Super friendly.
Yeah, Kingdom
Yeah.
Collapse.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Homies, for sure. Good dudes.
It was a great show.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, it felt weird being in San Antonio, not San Benito, and, you know, just seeing somebody from San Benito around thousands of people that we didn't, know.
All right.
Yeah.
Definitely. That was such an awesome show. And then to hear like 10 years and like to hear their like hits and stuff, like it's just like I know that song.
I know that song, yeah.
It was sick.
And the new EP, I listened to it. It has, each song has its different vibe. Can you break it down for me a little bit? And
Yeah. So the EP, the whole theme of it, it takes a lot of inspiration from like pop punk bands. So like the way I'd explain it is like you get like Newfound Glory and Reliant K and like bands like that, but then you throw in the Hero Prevails in a blender and you blend it up, and that's this EP. And it's pop punk, but it's still real heavy. And then so like going from the first song, Balance, a song called Balance.
Oh, dude.
It's a pretty heavy song, but it's just straight pop punk as well. And it's just like, it's fun, man. And the song is about finding your balance, and because I feel like that's something that everybody strives for every day. There's different things that pull us in different directions, and it takes a strong, it takes a willing mind to keep your balance and to keep striving for that balance. And it's like, yeah, finding your balance every moment. You know, it's like so the chorus is, you know, finding my balance every moment that I have with you. I don't want to let you down, so I'm working on my timing to make each second last. Finding my balance.
I love it, man. It's.
Thank you, bro.
I might actually listen to it later on.
Right on. Just don't get naked to it, okay?
Yeah. Too late.
The second song is a song called "Feeling Better." It's a song I wrote about my wife. It's a super dope love song. It starts out real chill, real ballad like, but then the instrumental comes in and it gets pretty heavy, man. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
It gets very pop punk as well. And that song started off. I was recording on GarageBand, just a little demo, and I was there just strumming on the open D chord, and I started singing. The opening line. You know, I just wanna be in your presence, and then it just took off from there. And then I think Eric got a hold of the song, and then he added just so much to it.
Yeah.
And then we came to the studio to record it all, and it's like everyone's ideas finally came into the song to make it come to fruition. But then the last song is a song called "I Love You More." I'm sure Zach wants to.
I mean,
talk about that.
It's just it's a song we wrote about my little sister, and it was just in dedication to my sister. She passed away in 2017, and along with my brother, she was our biggest supporter and like biggest fan.
Yeah.
She was like my best friend, the person I would go to for everything and anything. So losing her has been definitely like the biggest, one of the hardest things I've ever gone through.
Yeah.
And you know, I really appreciate having my these guys with me. They were there for me throughout the whole thing, and they supported me throughout it. And you know, she loved them just as like brothers too. And so Troy wrote this song in dedication to her, and really like it really means a lot to me. You know, the words and the lyrics like really hit home. You know, and like I think my favorite part is that it is if you listen to it, it's a happy pop punk song, and you wouldn't know that like there's just a lot of like hurt and pain behind it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty behind it, is that because that's all she ever wanted was for people to, you know, that's all she would ever want me to be happy, is to be happy.
And honestly, if I could say something, when I'm on Facebook or Instagram, her profile pops out, and the only thing that I could see is that smile, and I'm just like, man, even though I was feeling sad right now, just seeing her smile, you know, it kind of, you know, made my day better because,
Nice.
you know.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's exactly that was who she was. Like she was just all pure love and joy, and she just spread that everywhere she went. And so that's why this song is called "I Love You More," because that's what she would say to everyone. She genuinely meant it and felt it. So that's why, like, and to this day, like, I believe in that, and I truly hold that to heart, you know. So that's why I try to live every day to the fullest and inspire and be the best person I can be, and to love as much as possible. And that's why I'm grateful for this band, and that's why it's the only reason I'm a part of this band, is because it's not just a rock band. We're truly trying to spread love, inspire, and like spread positivity with people, and like, you know, share a true message. And you know, and that's why I do the vlog channel. My brother too is the same instance as just trying to share that love that my sister left behind for us. You know, so, you know, again, I'm grateful for these guys, and I appreciate everything we've been through, and I look forward to the next 20-30 years So
Yeah, and with that, let's go with the last question. And I know you guys have the new EP coming out pretty soon. But what's next after that?
Should we talk like all of it? Like we have like
It's like the Spider-Verse or like the Marvel, like it's already.
So like we go with the remaster, right?
So we have a remaster of our first album, which includes like 17 bonus tracks.
Holy smokes!
It's got like all the acoustic demos I did for the album, and then it's got 4 DJ remixes to 4 of the songs.
Some EDM remix.
Zach Zondo.
Zach remixed We're Not the Only Ones.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Robbie Reyna did the other 3 and helped remix it, master it.
He remastered
Genius.
it. And there's also like my brother Cody, when he was in the band, his old band, their recordings of the songs that came out on the album are on the deluxe
on
too.
the deluxe.
So it really takes like a deep dive into like the whole prep for the album in a way, like all the stuff before the first album came out. Yeah,
that's amazing.
So that's coming. And then, I mean, we have so many other songs like written and demoed out and that we're ready to hit the studio with. But honestly, dude, I one thing that's been on my mind a whole lot is hitting the road, man. We want to hit the road with either like, I don't know, man. We want to hit the road with Hoobastank. We want to hit the road with 311. We want to hit the road with Tech 9.
Oh yeah.
We want to hit the road with Limp Bizkit. Like, we won't do it, man. We want to fucking do it. And like, I've reached out to 311. I've reached out to Hoobastank. I've reached out,
You played for Fred Durst on Instagram.
Yeah. I talked to Fred Durst here and there. I talked to Tech 9 as well. I told him, I said, hey man, I sent Tech 9 a clip of us performing opening for the Offspring. I said, hey man, it'd be a dream. It's a dream of mine to open for you. Because Tech 9 does rock stuff too. Like, I mean, he's got songs with Corey Taylor from Slipknot
and Surge from
System of a Down.
Down,
dude. And Tech 9 replied and he said, "Dude, I can totally see that."
Yeah.
And so it's just like, man, it's out there, man. Like, I feel like we keep thinking about it and speaking it out into the universe. The universe has no choice but to respond to it, and it's like, it's coming, man. Good things are coming our way every day, and I'm so grateful for it. Yeah.
I'm excited, man, and I want to thank you guys for, spending this time with me for the interview. And I'll see you March 26th. Woo!
Yeah.
And remember, everybody, that without music, life would be a mistake.